one-man show.
Yes.
But yeah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here at Radio Al Ansar again.
This guy's smile is infectious. I can't lie. We are streaming live on Facebook, so if you want to see his smile for yourself, go on there and and check it out. Okay, but Mo, look, the Ghulam. Like, let's just talk about it.
Right, let's talk about it. Get the white elephant out the room, and I'm not
please.
talking about you.
Yeah, I'm far from a watch elephant. Yeah? So look, the Ghulam Imbi scandal was a hot topic for a while. I mean, I feel like you were every headline for, and as somebody who reads news, I promise you were every headline for like a 1 week period.
Yes. Nationally,
Nationally,
it was insane.
I feel like it went beyond. Look, can you give us your take on why it captured so much attention? And as a comedian, what is the funniest observation you took from the situation?
Okay, so originally,
Yeah.
when it happened, I didn't know it was me.
You didn't realize it was
me.
about you.
Yeah. Because somebody called me. I'm like, you Ghulam. I'm like, what are you talking about? No, you Ghulam. And then I started laughing, and then they said, check on Google.
For a minute, I really thought you were Ghulam.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually feeling a bit chuffed now.
Because I was like, this guy doesn't have the depth and intellectual capacity to to give these insights.
Yo, what's up, man?
No, but like, yeah. So then when I remember we did an interview the day they broke the story that they apologized to you, right? And they outed the actual guy.
Yes.
But you took it like a boss. I can't like, because you were like,
that's
not okay.
No,
yeah,
I'm suing you. Yeah.
So where can we talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, sort of. If you want to hear the full story, you need to come to watch me talk about it.
We'll touch on that. Remember, you're not paying me enough money to be here.
Oh no. So what I'm saying is, I can say some stuff, politics and whatever.
It felt so off-brand.
It was off-brand.
Yeah,
it
felt
is off-brand. Yeah.
So, I mean, okay, as a comedian, how do you find the balance between making light of serious topics without crossing the line? I mean, got any jokes in your arsenal that give a good... Because I'm really bad at this. I always get shouted at for things I say on radio because I'm always saying inappropriate stuff.
Right.
How do you... And I know you are very cognizant of that.
Yes, I have to be.
Yeah.
So what I do is I go and find a serious topic that's making headlines. Right. And then I don't actually talk bad about what's going on. For example, the Palestine-Israel thing. So I'll shed light on it, and then I'll show. Obviously, I'm pro-Palestine. And then the humor comes in where I start to pick on myself. So I'm
you self-deprecating one.
Self-deprecating humor.
Low-hanging fruit, huh?
Yeah, easy.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Let's capitalize on it.
If you're in my audience and you heckle me, you're in trouble. So I would love for you to come.
When you come to Joburg, I want free seats. I'm just telling you now, free front row.
Right, done deal. As long as you heckle me and then you're willing to accept.
I'll actively heckle you.
You're willing to accept what the repercussions.
I'll deal with it, but we'll make a fake name. I don't know, like. Yeah. But that's a deal. I'm doing that.
Is that you take the Mickey out of yourself first before you,
of course,
before you take the Mickey about someone else. It's basically the same way I do it to myself as well. So that's a very good way to.
That's a sign of insecurity, guys. I'm just putting it out.
Yeah,
there.
we know we highly insecure people. I don't think you know that comedians themselves have a lot of psychological and mental issues.
Because they're usually ugly people who are funny, right?
They are intelligent.
I'm joking. I'm just joking.
Intelligent people with mental issues. It's a bad combination, and it comes out beautifully.
There must have been a situation where, for me personally, I've seen a lot of you call it crowd work, right?
Yeah.
There must have been somebody who pushed you were like where you actually got annoyed,
no,
like angry.
I never ever.
No one went that far.
No, they do. I mean, if I can give it, I must take it.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's hard with certain things, like when they come for your religion, like full on, or when they come for like the prophet, things like that. It just gets.
I'm very good at
diffusing.
Yes, diffusing, but also because I'm a lecturer, I'm able to educate people as well. So if you're coming at me with ignorance, you're in trouble.
So no Karens and Kevins at your shows.
Can I speak to the manager? Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. 100%.
I've seen so many of them on Facebook videos. They actually take offense to what the comedian is saying, and they try to get on stage to challenge the comedian.
I've seen that. I'm excited for it. I can't wait for that to happen to me. Actually, because it's gonna be fun.
I saw this clip yesterday where the girl's like, but we just nobody here is enjoying it. Like nobody's enjoying your set. She was so
Yeah.
and everybody else is like, what are you talking about? Like
Yeah.
you can leave.
I saw that.
It's
Yeah.
awkward, right?
It can become awkward depending on who the comedian is. If the comedian can handle it,
and if they're petty enough, then it's a problem.
yes, yeah, you can't go on screaming at the person who is in the crowd.
But look, on that point, there's so much more to talk about, but we've got to pay the bills. So let's go for a quick ad break. And when we come back, we'll be back with Mohammed Vawda. And Mr. Isigani is still here in the studio.
Yeah.
We're making it a Palan. So these guys are going to stay for my third guest as well. But yeah, we'll be right back after this one-man show, right? So like, what are people going to expect? Are they going to be Ghulam MB jokes? Or do you have like a strict, when you create something, do you create it with themes and segments? Like, what's the process? And are there certain things that are just off limits?
Okay, so in my one-man show that I've written, it's going to be about Ghulam MV. There's going to be at least 10 to 15 minutes of that.
Okay.
But there is about an hour. Other than that, it's going to be talking about my original one-man show that I was supposed to do this year,
Right.
which was it's called My Father's Son. It was called My Father's Son. So my dad
That sounds
passed
sad.
away. My dad passed away in 2013.
Read the room, brah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but he inspired me to do comedy.
Okay.
And so the humor is endless. But if you come to the show, you'll see that it's a journey. So you'll have amazing laughter. You will come and cry for a little while.
Oh, that actually really hit me like so hard. Because
yeah,
that's the type of authenticity we need to sell this.
It's very authentic.
Yeah.
And it is me. It is about my life. And there's a lot of funny moments of my observations of the world and my travels. I've traveled a lot because of my lecturing. I have a guest skill internationally, so I get to.
But you have kids as well, right? Because I mean, I know I met you at a kids event on Sunday.
Yes.
How old are your kids now?
8 and 4.
8 and 4. So I know for most parents that's a line where it's like you don't cross that line.
Yeah.
Has it ever come up?
No, I do talk about my kids, but in a very general way.
Yeah.
It is called My Father's Son because eventually I am going to be talking about my son.
You become your father.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So that journey it's going to be fun. I promise you.
Oh,
will
guys,
non-stop
so
laugh.
stereotypical. I'm just joking.
I asked you, when you come to the show, I want you afterwards to come and do a review on this show.
Anything for you. But it's I'm actually really excited. It'll be a lot of fun. I love stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
So we spoke the other day about Sami Araf. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I mean, Trevor knows. No, I'm lying. I don't know Trevor Noah at all. But I mean, I know a few. Like even Suhail Essa, he's a friend of mine, and I've had him on the show a couple of times. But he's killing it right now with that podcast of his, the Doctors one. Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy how you and Suhail are two of the smartest guys out there with your a doctor and a lecturer he's a stats lecturer. I studied stats at university, the hardest subject at university level, right? These guys are both brilliant, but they're both funny as F.
Yeah, I mean, that's, as I said, you have to be intelligent and mentally you have to have issues. So that's the two requirements.
I think I could do this.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you would make a brilliant comedian.
Oh, so
specifically,
sweet.
If you look in the mirror, you'll notice the mental health issues.
What can I say? Allah wasn't as kind to all of us as he was to you, okay? I've never seen such a pretty comedian ever.
I'm not pretty. What are you talking about?
Pretty for man, you know what I mean? But okay, so you managed to mix comedy and lecturing in this unique way, right?
Yeah.
You found the balance, which I feel like you have now. Does your experience as a lecturer ever come into your comedy?
Definitely.
So your interaction with students, or are we talking as in like you make like nerd stat jokes?
I do have stat jokes, but it doesn't work for 50% of the crowd.
Because stats is complicated.
It is complicated. I mean, there are like jokes that I talk about that wouldn't be funny to everyone, but eventually they do get the humor. Yeah, and if you come to the show, it is you'll hear it, and then
give me a stats joke.
No,
just
you can't do it off
the man
air.
on the spot.
I feel like like no one's gonna get it. It's gonna be so awkward. It's gonna be so awkward.
Off air.
I made TikToks about white monopoly capital or like anything contentious in the world, and I get 5 views.
What?
I made a TikTok about the smoking laws that they're changing. I get like 20 views. It's crazy. Whereas I can post a random video. I posted a video about the restaurant takeover yesterday. It got 6,000 views just this morning.
Oh my gosh.
So it depends on what they want to push
Like
out there.
I posted a video about 3 days ago. It was something stupid. It was silly. I was just singing into the camera about my show, and that got 60,000 views. But my video on the Palestine issue
It's
is
still sitting on
4,900.
And you know the worst part is, they're suppressing you, because what I will do is I'll take another phone and watch my own videos to
Yeah.
push, and it'll still stay one view.
Yeah.
I'm like, I watched this 37 times myself. Why do I not have 38 views?
I think they tracking your IP address where it's coming, where the
Possibly,
view
right?
is coming
I
from.
think specifically they actually looking at you.
Do you know what it is though? They also they have all your information with regards to your contacts. So because I in this production game and I contact lots of news, I've got like ministers and the head of the DA, the head of
I don't want to know anything about politics.
I'm saying I've got all
leave
the
me
numbers of
alone.
they probably think I'm
Dude, you're
important.
getting
I'm
me
just
into
not.
trouble.
Yeah, but look, this is really exciting. We've still got about 6 minutes left before
Yeah.
the news. So like quickly, just tell us, where can we buy tickets? What are the dates? Tell us everything quickly that we need to know.
Right, Durban is next week. So if you're in Johannesburg, it's this week Saturday, 12th of October. Melrose Arch. Get tickets at Quicket or follow me on social media.
This Saturday.
Yes, in Joburg.
So you just have to pay for my Uber to Melrose Arch, which is about 500 rand.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
It's far. I live in the East End, which is by the airport.
Okay, listen, don't come.
I'll put petrol in my car and I'll drive.
Good
Tune
job.
in virtually.
What's the venue at Melrose Arch?
It's at the Fire and Ice Hotel.
Love that.
Yeah, it's a good.
Have you
venue.
stayed there before?
Yes, I did.
I stayed at the one in Melrose Arch and the one in Cape Town.
Yeah,
It's there's two in Cape Town.
Yeah.
But they've got the best milkshakes also.
the Marriott in Cape Town.
The proper Fire and Ice.
Yeah. It's called the
It's
Marriott.
there it's in Century City.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name, but the shower is essentially in the middle of the room and it's glass.
What you should
Pink
do
glass.
is buy tickets for the Cape Town show on the 26th of October.
And then you fly me down.
And then you fly yourself, and then you can experience the hotel yourself.
I mean, like he's talking about, we don't. I know how much you guys earn. comedians.
What are you talking about? I'm
Okay,
not
we won't
rich.
talk about.
Yeah,
won't
let's
talk
not talk about money.
But yeah, look, I'm
Saz is
excited.
listening.
Yeah. Saz is listening. Saz is still waiting for my tax return. I don't know. Keep waiting, Saz. Yeah, look, it's Joburg, Durban, and Cape Town. You said.
Yeah, so 12th October Joburg, 19th October Durban, and
Where's the
26th
venue in Durban?
Amshlanga Fire and Ice Hotel.
Okay, also.
So all
you've
of-
done a partnership with them. Great.
Yes.
You can get me a room then.
I don't know. I'm not the one
We'll talk
who's
about it
promoting.
later.
Okay, afterwards.
And
offline.
then Cape Town, it's the venue,
It's also Fire and Ice.
right? But the venue, sorry, the date,
26th October.
26th October.
Yes.
Okay, so you're doing a one round only. It's
Yes,
not
one
very bad.
round.
But if
once
there's
only.
demand, you might do a.
I might do it. Depends on how well it does.
What are we talking about ticket prices?
160.
Oh, not bad.
No, it's very cheap.
Cheap talk.
I mean, like when I started
Very
comedy
cheap. Don't say
nine,
very cheap.
9 years ago, when I started comedy, it was 150 rand. Now it's 160
So
rand.
you're making 10 rand extra per head.
So you're giving back to the community with your comedy.
Exactly. It's a 10 rand more with inflation. I have to
Yeah,
pay for
so
my
guys,
flights.
go out there and support Vawda. His one man show will be in Joburg, Durban, and Cape Town. But it has been honestly so much fun having you guys in studio. I mean, Isi, Jazakallah so much. So
My pleasure, brother.
we're waiting for our next guest. I mean, I want you guys to actually stay. I just don't know. He's gonna bring food for me.
Okay, I'll eat some food.
So like I was gonna do a live tasting, but I don't think he's here yet.
Yeah.
And we are also still waiting for Mr. Eric Monia. So like we've got a few more minutes. Let's touch. I know you were sitting here during the 90s
Yes,
conversation, and you
Like
wanted to
90s.
jump in there. Like
Yeah.
what for you was the most significant technology of the 90s that you can remember?
In the 90s. Okay, I was born in 87.
Okay,
Right,
just 7
yeah.
years after than me, so it's not bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I remember somewhat the 90s, but I do remember the internet when it first came on and the floppy disks And
You remember MRC and
I
all
don't
that?
remember MIR.
Bro, we like the same age. It's like I remember it clearly.
I don't.
So you were a late bloomer.
No, I never did the internet thing
bloomer,
properly.
late bloomer,
Yeah.
late
My dad was very strict. That's
Oh,
not true. Yeah.
ma.
So I only got Mix It and stuff at like 2007 when internet, proper internet. That's when I
In
got Mix It.
2007, you were already 20 years old, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like proper. Yeah.
Dude, I went through everything, dude. I was proper techno engaged in everything, sitting on the keyboard for hours on end.
Yeah.
Next thing you'll see the sun is coming out, and you're still there typing away.
Well, now I teach statistics for AI. So
Okay, it's just for AI.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
jeepers creepers.
So
dude.
the technology that advanced.
progressed
I went
so
from
far.
2007 to knowing nothing to now knowing so much
Much.
about AI. So it's different. Yeah,
And
You
you
should
never,
consider developing your own app. There's my friend himself. He's
I am.
right here.
I
you
am.
brought the Charles.
Yeah.
There's 3 guys and 4 guys in
He literally brought food for me. He was not expecting all of you. But in any case, guys, on that note, we've got to wrap up for now, and we are gonna go for a quick ad break and then news. And when we come back, we will be here live with Imtiaz from Heroes in studio, where I'm gonna be eating a burger. So if you want to watch me do that,
You're gonna
Come.
cut it right in
Yeah, we'll
4.
cut it,
We
we'll
cut it in 4.
yeah, I'm gonna look. Sharing is caring. We're Muslims. At the end of the day,
Dastar Khan. You have
we
to
want
make a
everyone
Dastar
to
Khan.
taste.
Dastar
So
Khan.
don't go anywhere. Come back after the news. And camera, I got one here, right on my face. So these are the wing lists. If you are listening to us on radio, you can go to Facebook, Al Ansar, and just click on the icon. It'll take you to the live stream. So look, these look delicious.
This is how we're rating the wings. We're gonna go on crispiness, taste, and durability. Like when I say durability, I mean it must be chewy for the bite and the crispiness, and then suddenly it must be soft and delicious. That's what that's what we want. That's what we want.
Okay. Do
Okay,
you want to join us tasting these?
right. So
Try
I'm
it,
gonna
try
go with the beautiful wing. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks tasty.
It looks delicious. Look
Okay.
at this.
Out of 10, I'm gonna give this a 10.5. Okay. So I'm gonna dip it in this fantastic sauce because I like hot wings.
I'll be on this side, don't stress. But I want you to say, if you want to test for crispiness, you should have brought my son in. He loves crispy stuff. Crispy stuff, the kids love their crispy.
I feel like the
crispy
balance
chips
is
and crispy
great
wings.
because it's it doesn't feel like I don't want to mention brands, but that one there, the stuff is sometimes like you feel like you're biting the bone because it's so crunchy, right? Here I can differentiate between bone and chicken. The flavor is just perfect.
I stopped talking. I'm just chewing now. This is amazing.
Okay, what's next? What's next? We want to try the rest, man. Tell us more. You said you brought in 2 pizzas. What's the first one?
Okay, that's the jalapeno.
Let's show everyone.
And they wood-fired pizzas.
So these are wood-fired pizzas. Do you guys make your own base?
Yeah, we make our own bases.
So everything, this is from scratch.
That's on scratch, yeah.
For those on Facebook, I don't know if you can see this. The glare is quite intense.
It's gonna slip.
Yeah, it's gonna slip. But yeah, this is my supper, guys.
Like, yeah, I'm
like
stealing some of your supper. I hope you don't mind. Like, just but
Don't worry about it.
I must say that the pizza, the look of the pizza already is cheesy and chickeny, and it just looks amazing. And it's got the green things that make it sound like it's healthy, but it's not. It's just the good amount.
Jalapenos are delicious. I mean, this is delicious. I expected it to be stronger, I'll be honest. It's quite creamy. The base is perfect because it looks like a thick base, but it's a thin base.
It's slightly
It's a more like traditional Italian.
yeah. It's a
This is so good. If you're listening on radio and we're silent, I'm so sorry.
Dead air. You're not supposed to have dead air on radio.
So, to give people an idea of the taste of this, it's there's a lot of mozzarella on top. So, but you can see the chilies popping through, which sets you up for that. I'm scared. I won't lie, the taste is like this perfect balance of creaminess, and you get the kick from the jalapeno, but it's not in any
extremely-
way excessive.
I'm very honest in my reviews. I am. The chicken wing was like 3% better than the pizza. But the pizza is absolutely delicious, which gives you an idea of how great the chicken wings are. I must tell you, it is so good. And you know what? The salt content is not overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the items that go with almost every order. The
Mm.
millet. So majority of our orders, whether it's a burger, pizza, Gatsby, or a sandwich, most customers would buy wings with them as well.
I'm happy that Gunny is not joining us in eating because it's more for us now. He's just watching us eat.
Sorry, I don't mean to be so quiet. I'm trying to like scarf this whole slice of pizza down.
He's just looking at me in the distance and he's salivating. He's salivating in the corner there. Just looking at me.
He's trying to shy away, but he wants some.
It's not Ramadan. You can come and join us.
We'll watch
Okay.
it on
So, guys, we have one more
Facebook
thing
after
to
this.
try here. And then maybe there's a little surprise at the end where you can try yourself. But tell us about the last item that we're trying.
Okay, that's the steak supreme pizza. I think we put a barbecue sauce on that one. That's the most popular option with our customers.
Oh, this looks.
It's
The look.
It's one of our favorites.
Oh my God.
That barbecue sauce looks like balsamic vinegar, which is off-putting to me. But I actually love a steak pizza. I have gout, man. This is a problem.
Mm.
I'm giving away my old age here. But look, we got to dig in to the smallest. They're all huge. You cut them in fours.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the steak supreme. For those of you on Facebook, you can see it here. You can see the delicious Wagyu beef. And I'm like,
No.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Don't lie to the people. I'm still on the chicken one. This man is
This is
chowing
my
down.
favorite. This is my favorite. Yeah. The steak is perfect. Perfectly cooked. I see you've like shredded it almost.
Yeah, the steak is actually slow cooked steak. So
You can see the
it's not
smell of the bone, and then you've got the mushrooms, peppers, this traditional Italian base, and then we've got this barbecue sauce over the top of our mozzarella. Yeah. Delicious.
So, what when you say slow cooked, what does that mean? Like exactly?
It's slow cooked in our wood fired oven overnight.
Oh,
overnight.
overnight.
Process to cook. Yeah.
So you cook all your steak overnight
For the pizza.
for the pizza.
What if you run out of this steak?
Then he puts one in the frying pan. And
No, then
Once it's out, it's out.
out.
You know, this man doesn't strike me as a man that lies to anybody, right? Ayaz is the one. If he says it's overnight slow cooked, he means it. So if he runs out of stock, you have to get it tomorrow. That's what he's saying.
It's out.
Okay, cool. I mean, that wouldn't.
It's
as a
sold
layman,
out.
I disagree with that whole ideology. However, this is so delicious. Please try this one.
I will. I'm already full, but I'm gonna do it just because this food is delicious, and I'm definitely gonna go
Tell
for
us
the
how you don't eat the whole
opening.
thing.
Up the new store.
There's a new
So
store.
tell us about that.
So we're planning to open soon at the new building on Wars Road, 311 on Wars. It's the same building where Lifestyle Home is, the food shop.
Okay. So this is this gonna be Heroes 2?
Yeah, we're gonna call it Heroes Diner. It's gonna be more of a sit down. We're gonna have a kiddies play area as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
When's this launch? When's this opening?
we're trying for end of this month or early parts of November. So,
Okay, mashallah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So are you gonna be having like a big opening, or what's the vibe?
A soft
a
opening.
soft opening
What's the
initially.
difference between a loud opening?
No, I learned it from the influencer.
I don't know.
Okay, for those of you who aren't aware, a soft opening is basically like a trial run where you invite important people and who are gonna push your product. I'm just sorry, I can't help being so jaded, but it is essentially what it is. And then it gets to the wider audience.
This steak feels like it has like Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. It does.
It's a tongue twister.
It is actually Worcestershire, no?
No, it's Worcester.
It's Worcester, yeah. Okay, so we got a message. Saddam, please let me know the name of the restaurant that's currently being reviewed on Radio Al Ansar. That is Heroes. We're with Brother Indiaz and Shabnam, and we are talking about the upcoming opening of the Heroes Diner, which is by the address again?
311 on Wars. It's where Lifestyle Home is. Basically, it's a new building that's come up just up Sydenham Hill and Ridge Road in that vicinity.
311 on
I'm a 24-year-old. My first phone was a contract phone with MTM, and I had a debit order. My first salary, when I started going into my bank account, I got the Motorola V5 flip phone, small and perfect. Nowadays, to own a flip phone, you need to be a big lani, which is so true. Trust me,
Correct. That is so correct.
my phone takes half my salary currently, so I fully understand you, Lutfia. Jazakallah so much for enjoying our show. And yeah, I mean, so Imtiaz and Shabnam have been actually really generous today, and they want to share something with our listeners. So we're gonna give away something to taste. Let's see. For the first person you can phone us on to say our number. I don't know. So the first person to phone us on our WhatsApp line, which is dum 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 dum.
The number to you now.
Ted's gonna give it to you. Sorry, guys. I mean, I know I work here, but I just work here. Anyways, WhatsApp line, or you can WhatsApp us. Tell us the name of Imtiaz and Shabnam's new restaurant that they're launching now in November, and then we'll hear what you're gonna be getting for that. So you can phone us on.
You can give us your messages and phone call on 060-904-1056.
Thank you, Ted. So yeah, we wait. I can see everyone typing. The WhatsApp lines are going crazy. Like, everyone started typing at the same time. Ted, choose one, bro. Choose one.
Dun dun dun.
Who's going to be the one?
Sumaya said it first. Yeah. So Sumaya Suleiman said Heroes Diner, and I mean she's correct, right?
Correct.
So what are we giving her today?
Wait, we have to verify with the auditors. Hold on. Just give us 5 seconds. Okay. Is it correct?
Correct.
Correct. Everyone says correct.
PricewaterhouseCoopers has actually audited these findings, and we have found that Sumaya Suleiman is correct with Heroes Diner. So please tell us what you're getting.
Basically, we're giving away one of our newer additions to our menu. The current menu at the current store, not the new store as yet. A Polony Gatsby.
Polony Gatsby.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you Sumaya's number, and then Sumaya can come to your store, and then you can test that she's real by phoning her. And if it rings, then you give her the Gatsby. Right, Sumaya? Are you good with that?
Good job.
Great. Okay. So Jazakallah so much for that. I mean, this is really exciting. But look, tell me, I remember last year, I think it was maybe it was one of the shows. You come up with these capsule menus. And I love that about you. Because you guys made those
Those
really
burgers.
delicious. That mutton jalapeno burger was so tasty. Are we planning something for December?
We're working on something. We haven't.
So new dishes, new burgers, new delights.
Yeah,
This is my favorite part about your stuff. You guys are always innovating. You never settle on. And I mean, I know, it would be great to see a new iteration of your wings. I don't know, like a cheesy.
We are
something.
working on
we are
something.
working on something.
Yeah, it'll be fascinating to see. I mean, have you eaten Heroes before?
Yes, I eat it all the time.
So there's Mohammed Vawda is now the new face of Heroes. But yeah. No, look, Jazakallah so much for bringing us all this food today and giving us all the stuff to taste. This is going to be my supper. I'm going to take it back home.
I ate
I
half
don't
of
think
it.
you're gonna have that for supper. It's gonna get finished now.
I mean, I'm gonna try and sneak it out of here. But look, this is also my. I want to just bid the listeners of Al Ansar farewell. So I have been here for the past week in Durban, and it's been an outstanding experience. I know a lot of you are probably so tired of hearing this voice because I've been on every show, probably from Sugupta to Razia to Sumaya. And I just want to thank all the presenters and my fellow colleagues at Radio Al Ansar, our station manager, Mr. Faisal Suleiman, for being so great to me. Catch me tonight on Yunus Akur Show, News in Focus, where we'll be having a really interesting and important conversation about Palestine and the 1 year since October 7th. These things are really important to still focus on. Mr. Ghani?
I just want to say Jazakallah for having me and to finally meet you in person.
Oh, no, it was great. I mean, I had that experience at Imtiaz 2 years ago. I speak to people for years before I actually meet them. But I mean, Jazakallah to Mohammed Vawda, Jazakallah to Imtiaz and Shabnam, Jazakallah for the food, and Jazakallah to the listeners. And also, please don't forget our new competition. So we are doing Voices of Tomorrow, where I'm essentially looking for the new face of Al Ansar. So what I require from you is to send 2 to 3 minute clip in your best mock presenter voice or radio host or reading news, send it to a number. I'll be putting out a promo later. I don't know the number of my heart.
You
Sorry,
are
I'm
bad with numbers. Then do your radio voice, like,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whatever else you call yourselves these days.
You send that to me, and essentially what we're going to do is we're going to be playing the best auditions across all shows. So from Nishal through to Razia, through to Social Network, through to Fahim Jamadar, and then Bibi Amina Fili on Fridays. And I want the audience to vote, essentially, and give us their favorites. And then we're going to take this all the way to Souk. So as you guys know, Souk is like happening, and there's the Dawood's mega stage with the entertainment. And eventually we will be announcing the winner of this competition at Souk. And that winner will get their own show in the new year. So the cutoff age is 27. You have to be between 18 and 27. And it's it's that type of sorry, bro. You must sit by like a whole decade.
Yeah. This is terrible.
That number, for those of you who want to send an audition tape, is 064 504 0617. If that's 064 504 0617. You can also, I'm giving this number out once and once only, send it to 082 876 7769. Please don't spam this number. I've had it for 24 years. 082 876 7769. It's purely based on the quality of the voice and the presentation skills. So don't worry too much about the content. We'll get there. We hire people for that.